as I sit here in my PJs.
Thank you. Yeah.
How long have I had these fucking... I've had these as long as I've known you. These fucking pajama bottoms. There's two things that'll never die. Pajamas will never get holes in them.
Right.
And sweatpants. You cannot kill sweatpants that are made out of that fucking... I think I'm going to go do some breakdance. Mm-hmm. What was that? Boogaloo something or other? Whatever the fucking movie is.
Boogaloo.
Yeah. Whatever that fucking movie. Electric
Breakin.
Boogaloo?
Breakin.
Electric Boogaloo, right?
Right.
Is that
was the second
Breakin
one.
2?
Electric
Boogaloo. That was such a weird period where all those dance movies are coming out. You know, Breakin 2. Electric Boogaloo. Breakin 2. Breakin Electric Boogaloo. Breakin 2. Electric Boogaloo. Breakin 2. Breakin 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
It was such a weird period where all those dance movies are coming out. You know, one of the worst dance movies of all time is Footloose. That is some of the worst dancing ever.
It's not great dancing. It's pretty peak white dancing, but it's still a fun movie. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it's how you can fucking sit through the excruciating dances in that movie and
That
still
movie
see the
is fun and it's cute and it's like
because it's a town where
it's a small town where they ban dancing. That's right, because dancing invokes
Was
the
that an
devil.
off-Broadway play that they turned into a fucking...
They made it into a Broadway show, of course, because they always
That's
do.
where it should have stayed.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should have to decide to go.
Kevin Bacon was hot in it. Remember that part where he goes and he does that solo dance out of frustration in the barn and he's like flipping around on the beams and the ceiling along the barn and he's, no?
Was that the Billy Squire video?
Who's Billy Squire?
Billy Squire, the poor bastard.
You know what one of the dumbest things I did in the 80s is I never watched Talking Heads Stop Making Sense, that concert movie. I finally, for some fucking reason, sat down and watched it. Why did I watch it? Oh, I know why I watched it. Because there was this song that was in a lot of movies like Risky Business, in those coming-of-age movies, all the movies that I saw when I first got cable and first went to the movies. And no, not first went. When I first got cable and I went to the movies. Oh, Jesus. And whenever there was a party going on and they wanted to show everybody going nuts, like 3 or 4 of those movies played this song where there was like no lyrics. The song just went high, 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 high. And the whole fucking place was going nuts. That's just a great song to sing when you're drunk. The whole house party, high, 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 high. And I never knew what the song was. So it was just in my fucking head going, what the f*** was that song? They always played that song and that song, but Oh Yeah by Yellow. That Oh Yeah. Remember that? But anyway, so I finally looked up that song. I just Googled song, hi, 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 hi. That's all I did. And then I looked it up, found out it was a Talking Heads song called Swamp. And then that led me to YouTube, and next thing you know, I'm stop making sense. And I watched just that clip of it. Just watch that song. Go on YouTube. That's a YouTube video of the week. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense, Swamp. Just watch how that fucking thing is shot, and go back and watch the beginning of the concert. How they come out is one of the coolest things I've seen. And to think that there was that quality of music going on, and the shit that I was listening to. And I'm not saying it's all shit. I actually owe Appetite for Destruction an apology.
Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
Because I went back and that was another one that I watched when they were live at the Ritz, and I'm like, I'm an asshole. I judged that album because I watched some shit Quiet Riot video. Whatever. That's how you do comedy. You just speak in absolutes. Then you piss people off. If I was actually even-handed, no one would fucking listen to this, right? But anyways, that's one of the dumbest things I did in the 80s. Is I remember when it came out, and Siskel and Ebert were like freaking out, saying this is like the best concert movie I've seen in a decade, and yada, 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 and all this type of shit. And I was just like, because the only thing I knew was Burning Down the House. And I saw that weird guy with the white lines going through his head on the road at the end of it. Watch out. All right.
Oh, you know what? And then, I've been watching some Coen brother movies. and I watched what was it? In Cold Blood. I got to get these names right. I should have done this before I'm so fucking disorganized. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? I just sort of wing this thing. What do you want from me? I don't know, Bill. Little fucking preparation. In Cold Blood cast. You got to see it. It's on the Criterion Channel, or as I call it, Smart Netflix. Hey, no disrespect. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. In Cold Blood cast. Oh, no, not In Cold Blood. What am I talking about? Blood Simple. Jesus Christ, I'm getting them confused here. Some cinephile was screaming at his device here. Blood Simple. Cast. You got to see that one. Emmett Walsh recently passed away. Was amazing, and everyone was amazing in that movie. And the suspense that they created was fantastic. Their range to be able to go from Blood Simple, their next movie, then being Raising Arizona. And if you're a young person, you've never seen either one of those movies, you're not going to regret it. Unless you've just been death scrolling your whole life and watching free porn and you have the attention span of a fucking squirrel, then you're probably going to think that the Blood Simple starts slow. I'm telling you, it's a fucking incredible movie. Oh, let's take a little side note here. Chuck Woolery. They don't make them like that anymore.
I watched The Pope of Greenwich Village, which is not on anything. I had to like go onto Hulu and then sign up for some fucking Cinemax shit. And Cinemax, remember that? I watched the Pope of Greenwich Village, which I had not seen. I don't know when the last time I saw it, but I couldn't remember how many lines that I remember. You woke her. I remember that one. Tough, that mozzarella, tough like fucking shoe leather. Remember that one? I ain't no tough guy. Go to jail. Some guy ram it up your fucking ass. Fuck that shit. I remember that one. Anyway. Anybody can watch it. Remember Charlie, They Took My Thumb, right? Just a really tight movie. They just get right in. They establish the characters. They get right into it. The shit goes down. The fallout happens. The resolution, and you're out. Just a phenomenal movie. So, I was a fan of the Pope of Greenwich Village. And I remember when Mickey Rourke was sitting in the barbershop. What killed me was he looked so clean, but he was smoking a cigarette. So, instantly he smelled like a fucking ashtray. But he had this great suit on. He had fucking great lead in a movie actor hair. And then he was getting a haircut or something like that, the shave and everything, and someone was doing his nails because he was going to go down and talk to Bedbug Eddie. So I'm like, all right, I like the Pope of Greenwich Village. Hey, chimpanzee, go ahead, pick yourself out a suit. We'll go down to the track like fucking Eric Roberts and Mickey Rourke and the fucking, I don't know, the King of Prince Street, whatever the fucking name of that movie was. The fuck was the name of that movie? The Pope of Greenwich Village. But, sometimes I watch a movie and I go for the ride. And there's other times, like, people just do shit that's just so fucking dumb. It's just like, I don't have any sympathy for you. You should get your face ripped off.
Not enough people quote that movie.
It's one of the greatest
You
movies.
look at the floor and you don't say goodnight to
Nobody. Jay Moore introduced me to that movie.
Charlie,
Jay Moore can quote that
Pope
movie
of Greenwich
better than anyone.
Village. When he was talking about that guy's bragging about his restaurant. And Paulie's like, I don't know, man. I went in the other day. He goes, yeah, that mozzarella is a little tough. And he goes, that's bullshit. The Freganoli family's never had a tough piece of mozzarella ever. and he just throws away. He goes, tough like fucking shoe leather, that fucking mozzarella.
He left like the fucking locksmith in Pope of Greenwich Village, which I will keep making references to that movie until you see it.
Oh, somebody
Get
reached
another
out.
water. We're gonna watch that, dude, when we go to the Masters, buddy. Back at the house, we're gonna sit down. We're going to fucking grill up some steaks. What a day that's going to be. We're going to smoke some sticks, and we're going to put the fucking Pope of Greenwich Village on.
And this time when I watched it, I love everybody in the movie. Geraldine Page, who plays the mother of a police officer in the movie, I was watching her, and I was like, oh, my, who the hell is this? this woman is amazing. And then I went and I looked her up, and she was one of the great actors of all time. She had been nominated for 7 Oscars, and she won on her 8th, or 6 Oscars, and finally won on her 7th. But anyway, Geraldine Page. So I'm going to go. She was married to Rip Torn. Did not know that. And just was the real deal. Movies, TV, Broadway, whatever you wanted, she could do it. And I read a little thing when she passed away, the caliber of actor that showed up to pay their respects was beyond A-list. It was also like actors were all there. So I think I'm going to go back and start watching all of her stuff to see why, I don't know, see all these movies she got nominated for, and then I'll learn about more actors and blah, 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 blah.